Hi everyone, my name is Scott and I work for Midwest Transit Equipment. Today I'm going to show you this brand new 2023 Ford Transit with a rear lift and then special flooring on the inside. We're going to get to that just a little bit later. So thank you for joining me on this video today. My goal is to get you some general information along with answering questions that I get pretty much on a daily basis. All right, so with that said, one of the questions that I get fairly often, Scott, do you have these vehicles in stock? Like, can I get my hands on one? You know, how can I get this Ford Transit? Well, because if you don't know, you're gonna find out pretty soon that these vehicles are hard to get, they're hard to find. I have people calling me from all over the country wanting to know how they can get this Ford Transit. All right, so now back to the van. Like I said, this is a 2023 Ford Transit 1 ton. Now that's important information to have. It's a 1 ton. Now what does that mean? Well, the payload capacity is the highest that Ford offers in this vehicle. That means you can have quite a few people and then the heaviest amount of wheelchair users in it and still give you a pretty nice ride. So the next question that I get asked quite often, in fact, some of it even came up today. Scott, can this vehicle fit in my garage? If I drive it to a hospital, am I going to be able to get into the underground parking? We even had one of our drivers today ask, can I fit it into the car wash? I mean, is it going to fit inside? So if I say that this vehicle has a 148-inch wheelbase, that's not going to mean a whole lot to a whole lot of people. But if I tell you that from the front bumper to the rear bumper is just under 20 feet, now that's something that you can visualize, okay? That's the length of the vehicle. How about the height? Well, the height of this vehicle is 8 feet 6 inches high. All right, that's how tall it is. So if you can fit it into your garage for that, fantastic. All right, now let's talk a little bit more about the van. So the next piece of information you might be curious about is how is this thing powered? Well, this vehicle comes with a V6 3.5 liter Ford motor with 275 horsepower. Plenty of power. It also has a 25-gallon tank, which will get you plenty of miles. And the gas mileage isn't that bad either. It gets 15 miles in the city and 19 miles on the highway. Another question that I get asked often is, Scott, how can I see behind me? Like, this is such a little bit of a big vehicle, I'm not used to it. Will I see behind me? Well, yeah, it does have a backup camera. The moment you put it in reverse, a screen pops up and you can see everything that's behind you, at least within the vehicle range, making it pretty safe. This vehicle also comes with the Ford 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, as well as the Ford 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain, engine and drivetrain warranty. Well, let's talk about the conversion for right now. All right, that's our next piece of information. So this vehicle was converted by a company called Forest River out of the great state of Indiana, from where I'm from. So let me show you how this lift works. Now, Forest River puts in all of our vehicles the Braun lift. We like the Braun lift. We know it works well. In fact, if you take care of it, this Braun lift will take care of you. You have to have the parking brake on, and that's a safety feature in order for this vehicle, for this lift to operate correctly. This Braun lift is the Century model. So what does that mean? Well, the Century model gives you an 800-pound capacity. That's wheelchair and wheelchair user combined. All right? It also has a 34-inch wide and a 51-inch deep platform, being able to handle pretty much any wheelchair that you want to put on it. So next, I want to show you the inside. But before we get there, I want to bring your attention to this running board. Now this running board is extremely rough. Now why is that good? Because here in the Chicagoland area, we're going to get sleet, snow, and ice. You want your first step to be one that's safe and secure. Next, on all of our vehicles, we're going to put this nice little handrail here. This is going to help stabilize me and help me pull myself up into the van. This vehicle comes with the Pareto full track flooring system. Now why is that important? Well, let me show you. If I just loosen up these nuts just a little bit, I can literally take this seat, or these jump seats, and I can slide them forward or backward, depending on whether I need more leg room or more wheelchair user space. I can also, if I need to, I can undo these nuts totally, and I can remove any of these seats. So as you can see, this Pareto full track floor system allows you to do what you need for your family or for your business and make it very individualistic. And lastly, at Midwest Transit, we always use the Q'Straint tie-down securement system. So why is this good? And this is the Max model. The Max model. This is a self-cinching unit. So why is this important? Well, I want you to imagine that if the driver has to brake hard or has to maybe take a turn a little bit too sharp, and if there's some slack in this strap, this mechanism will self-cinch all by itself, making it even tighter, leaving the person in the wheelchair, him or her, feeling safe and secure. So that's pretty much the end of our video. I just want to reiterate, we are going to start getting more vehicles in September, October, and November. We are going to have available 3 different floor plans. I know when you see them, one of those floor plans will be right for you. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.